So he bought the sticks and built a house that was a little stronger and took a little longer to build than his brother S. When he was done, he went to visit his brother, and they both sang and danced together. Now, the third little pig was very different. He was patient and wise. He remembered his mother's words. Whatever you do, do it to the best of your ability. He knew that building a strong, safe house was the most important thing he could do. He saw a man with a heavy load of bricks and said, "That's it. I will build my house of bricks." It was hard work. He had to mix mortar and lay each brick carefully, one by one. His brothers came by and laughed at him. "Why are you working so hard? Come and play with us." But the third little pig just shook his head and kept on working. It took him a long, long time, but finally he had built a strong, solid brick house. He was tired, but he felt safe and secure. He huffed and he puffed, and the house of sticks began to shake. He huffed again and he puffed again, and the stick house collapsed into a pile of twigs. The two little pigs, now twice as scared, ran for their lives, straight to their brother's house of bricks. They pounded on the sturdy wooden door. "Let us in. The wolf is after us." The third little pig quickly opened the door, and his two brothers tumbled inside, slamming the door just as the wolf arrived, out of breath but very determined. The wolf knocked on the brick house. Little pigs, let me come in," he demanded. The three little pigs, feeling much safer behind the strong brick walls, shouted back together, "Not by the hair of our chinny chin chins." The wolf was getting very angry. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in." He bellowed, he huffed, and he puffed. Nothing happened. The brick house didn't even tremble. He huffed harder and he puffed with all his might, his face turning red. Still, not a single brick moved. The wolf was exhausted and furious. He couldn't believe it. But this wolf was not one to give up easily. He decided to be clever. He called out in a friendly voice, "Little pigs, I know where there's a field of delicious turnips. If you meet me there tomorrow morning at 6, we can get some for dinner." The third little pig, being clever himself, replied, "Oh, that sounds wonderful. We'll see you then." But the next morning, the third little pig woke up at 5, went to the field, gathered a basket full of turnips, and was safely back home, cooking them for breakfast, long before the wolf arrived. When the wolf got to the field and saw no pigs, he knew he'd been tricked. He stomped back to the brick house. "Little pig," he yelled, "you tricked me." The pig peeked out the window. "Oh, did I? These turnips are delicious. You should have come earlier." "Let's go together at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning." The pig agreed again. But the next morning he was up at 4, ready to go. When he got to the tree, he saw the wolf was already there waiting for him. The pig was scared but thought fast. He climbed the tree, picked an apple, and as the wolf got closer, he threw the apple as far as he could. The wolf, thinking it was a treat, ran after it. While he was gone, the little pig jumped down and ran all the way home. The wolf was now incredibly mad. He came back to the house and declared, "I am going to get you. I will climb down your chimney and eat you all up." The 3 little pigs heard him climbing onto the roof. The third little pig, thinking quickly, told his brothers to help him. They placed a huge pot of water on the fire in the fireplace and made it boil. Just as the wolf started to slide down the chimney, ready to pounce, he fell right into the boiling pot of water with a giant splash. He yelped in pain, leaped out of the pot, shot back up the chimney, and ran away into the forest, never to be seen again. The 3 little pigs cheered. They were safe at last. The first 2 pigs learned a very important lesson that day. They realized their brother was right all along. Hard work and doing things the right way really pays off. They thanked him for saving their lives, and from that day on, the 3 little pigs lived together happily and safely in the strong little house of bricks. Thanks for watching our story today. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more classic tales. See you next time.